The fact that Dark Souls characters are jumping into Elden Ring Nightreign was something that was bound to happen. Let me explain. Now that we've had a little over 24 hours to digest the trailer for Elden Ring Nightreign, there's a couple things that I want to talk about. Firstly, I think it's great that we're bringing in Dark Souls and a little bit of Sekiro and a little bit of Bloodborne. The movement of Sekiro, the obvious Dark Souls bosses, and there's a couple things too that people mentioned. So first up, we have the Centipede Demon from Dark Souls 1. Then we have our Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3. And in a few seconds, here's our movement from Sekiro. There's Nameless King. And in a few seconds, we'll have there's the parry from Sekiro. And someone made a comment, I don't remember where, that this might be Maria, Lady Maria from Bloodborne. So the reason why I wanted to point out those guys was that it's a culmination of all these Souls games, all the Souls games past and present that are coming into this game. And basically, a lot of it is sort of what seems to be converging into Nightreign. Now, I was first kind of brought on to this idea. I randomly had the thought of Solaire from Dark Souls 1. And there's a line that he says when you first meet him after joining the Covenant, that he's the Warrior of Light Covenant. He says, "We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure." So the reason why I feel like this is a bit of a interesting point, more so like you could argue that this is something for the lore. I do know that the game director did an interview with IGN and basically said that this is a separate standalone game. It's taking the lore from Elden Ring, obviously all of that is very implied in this game, but it's more or less has nothing to do with the present, I guess, or the actual story that is going on throughout the base game and the DLC. Now, this is all just for me thinking about a theory and like, oh, this is probably how they're going to explain it, where you have Nameless King and certain mechanics of Sekiro, and you have some of the people from Dark Souls 1 coming in. How is this happening? Oh, well, the Night Lord's kind of bringing in all this evil, quote unquote, and now with all this converging into this one massive universe, all this is sort of tearing the fabric of space and time within Elden Ring. Now, call me Armstrong, because that whole theory is a really big stretch. But I just wanted to. I think that just that alone would be a very easy way to explain the mechanics of it, or at least how these guys are coming into the whole land. And I'm very excited to see it. We're kind of getting vibes of roguelite, and their the website says survival co-op. So I'm curious to see where that's going to go. I'm actually super hyped because it's like the fourth time I've seen the trailer in the last like 20 minutes because I'm trying to analyze it and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Check you later.